Howdy.
Howdy.
When you hear banjos playing, you know it's time for Hillbilly Holler.
And hello there, this is Hillbilly Holler, and we've got our very first guest we're picking up right now. As a matter of fact, we're in Georgetown, and this week we're going to have a drive it around and meet one of our special Easy Taxi customers, one of our favorite people, and one of the favorite people in town. Here she comes. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Melissa. Hello, Melissa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Welcome to Halton Hills Online and Easy Taxi. And of course, don't forget we're sponsored by Max Tires. And we are going to take a ride. And Melissa, you've been living in Georgetown for how many years now?
Nearly
29 years, huh? And you're you live right by the mall, so you're right into the center of everything. So we're going to take a drive, and we're going to talk about Georgetown a little bit and some of the things that you did growing up here, some of the things you remember, and some of your favorite businesses, some of your favorite places. And welcome to the program, folks. And if you want to put the street on there, and we're going to be turning around to show people where we're going to go. Is that what we're going to do?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Okay, well, let's go.
Go.
All right, Melissa, we're just on Weber Drive, turning onto the main street on Delrick. Tell us about why you enjoy living in Georgetown.
Oh, it's pretty quiet for the most part. When I was growing up, there was a lot of stuff to do. Not so much anymore.
No way.
Well, I remember we used to have a bowling alley here.
It was one of my favorite places.
And a movie theater.
And a movie theater. And that was a gentleman by the name of, Danny was the guy.
Danny Edwards.
Danny Edwards, pinball Danny Edwards. I remember when Donnie Nolan and I first started Halton Hills Radio back in the day. We used to. He used to come to all of our shows. We used to do it down at the fairgrounds. We used to play rock and roll for the people, and he used to bring lollipops, hundreds and hundreds of lollipops, and he really took an interest in us. And I know he was very friendly with a lot of the youth of Georgetown, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the sweetest guy ever.
He was kind of, and sadly, he passed away. We're turning on to Mountain View now, which is runs north and south. This is actually 9th line, but it's Mountain View at the moment. And we're going to go by the mall. Tell us about some of your favorite memories of Georgetown growing up, apart from the bowling alley and like, for instance, do you remember the mall when it was a lot smaller, I guess?
I remember the mall was smaller. We had cellars.
Well, and you had to walk into the stores from the outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Wasn't Zeller's great? I used to love the Skillet restaurant and the Big Z Burger.
Yeah.
Huh? Remember those days? And now, of course, it's Walmart. But now some of your favorite places that you like to go. How about your favorite restaurant? Tell us about that.
Currently, my favorite restaurant is the Appalachian, best wings in town.
Oh, the Appalachian rocks. Hey, what do you think about the Appalachian?
I love it. I used to live across the street from it.
Exactly, and that's Manny and Carrie and the gang over there, and it's the wings you love there too. But I like the atmosphere at the Appalachian.
The atmosphere is great.
It's a lot of
Everyone's
fun.
down to earth.
Absolutely, and Manny is such a nice guy, and a musician as well. And he helps a lot of local musicians in the area to go out, and he's got a great big wonderful stage where people can just do their thing. You know how musicians like to do their thing and jam, and I think the jam nights are. And I've heard that the Appalachian are starting a breakfast soon, aren't they?
Honestly, I've heard rumor that they may be starting a breakfast.
Yeah, that would be excellent for that end of town, because on the west end of Georgetown, there's really not too many restaurants that serve a breakfast, and I think it's a great idea. We're turning into the mall now. This is the Georgetown Mall, by the way, and there's the Activan right in front of us. That's Halton Hills Activan right there. Now, there's so many different. When you came here, did you come from Brampton, or where was it you from?
I grew up in Toronto.
Oh, you grew up in Toronto.
Yeah.
So what was your first reaction when you were younger to moving to a smaller town like ours?
I can walk to the mall by myself. I was 10 years old when I moved here.
Yeah, but you know what? Back then it was safe. I don't know if I'd allow my kids to do it now, though.
Yeah, and
Even in our little old town of Georgetown, right?
what I've noticed about Georgetown is it's getting bigger, and it's going to get bigger, and it's expanding, and with all the new things that are going around, all the new plans around the GO station and the big condominium that they're going to have there soon. So, Melissa, we thank you for joining us today, and as I say, this is a program for the community of Georgetown and Acton. It's Halton Hills, and we like to talk to the people as well as the business people, and we like to promote everything about Georgetown. So if you have an upcoming event, please let us know. You can email us, go to Halton Hills online, and message us there if you'd like to get on the show and talk about just about anything about town, because it's about the people. It's not about it's not about Toronto. It's not about the GTA. This is our little 5 to 7 minute show, right, Leah?
You got it.
I'm Big Daddy, and you are
Leah Hurst Lywood.
Leah Hurst Lywood. We're going to get her a car seat, so she can sit a little higher with the adults.
I agree. I told you I need one. I don't hide from that.
Melissa, Easy Taxi loves you. You know that you're one of our favorite people, and we love driving. And the thing that I love about picking up Melissa when I'm driving the cab is I get to talk about stuff. We usually end up talking about food, don't we? Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Is there anything about what's your favorite candy bar from England? Tell me.
Curly Whirly.
Curly Whirly. All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much, Melissa, for joining us. As we turn it on to Sinclair here, we'll see you next week with more guests.
Hey, it's Big Edge here, Georgetown's good old boy from New York. I'm here to tell you about Max Tires in Georgetown. Need an oil change? Max Tires. Need new or used tires? And not the ones you find at the bottom of the East River, if you know what I mean. Oh! Max Tire. 61 Guelph Street, Georgetown. 905-873-9255. And don't you forget it.